Today we set up our hidden cameras and microphones to help Junior test his girlfriend's loyalty. Let's just call her Ariana.
I'm 22 years old, from San Diego, California. I'm a mover. I move people out of their houses for a living, but I've been with this girl for 6 years.
Yeah. What'd she do?
She's a dancer.
She's a dancer?
A dancer, yeah.
Damn.
I was locked up for some time.
She was, so it sounds like you're essentially like okay with it?
I was okay with her doing it, but respecting
money.
our relationship, respecting herself, first of all, other than anything, because it's like, to me, it's like, I'm not explaining it. Like, that's my girl. Like, that's like, I've been with her for 6 years. I done f***ed up by her side and she forgave me. Like, she done f***ed up and I forgave her.
I don't know if you f***ing with me or not. You actually f***ing with me. I don't know if you just trying to.
No, like you're actually like you're fine.
Yeah, you too. I f*** with you.
I don't believe that.
I f*** with you. I'm gonna hit you when I'm down in San Diego.
Oh, come on, come on.
He beat it.
Oh my God,
Alrighty guys, here we go. Damn, this is crazy, yo.
You just witnessed a ritual of suspicion, a meticulously constructed theater where love is placed on trial. The uninitiated mind sees only the surface drama, the potential for betrayal, the cheap thrill of a loyalty test. It will consume this, feel a fleeting jolt of vicarious anxiety, and walk away with its shallow assumptions intact. You will not. You are here because you possess the acuity to see the hidden architecture beneath the performance. You are here to receive the gnosis. What you are about to witness is not a test of a woman's loyalty. It is a brutal, real-time deconstruction of the subtle physics of intuition, the silent war between a man's gut feeling and a woman's material reality, and the awesome power of the architect of the test himself. I will not be analyzing their love. I will be performing a psychological autopsy on its hidden wounds, its unspoken contracts, and the invisible phantoms that haunt its every interaction with unsparing clarity. Pay close attention. The truth is not in who is loyal or who is not. The truth is in the design of the trap itself. The deconstruction begins now.
Today we set up our hidden cameras and microphones to help Junior test his girlfriend's loyalty. Let's just call her Ariana.
I'm 22 years old, from San Diego, California. I'm a mover. I move people out of their houses for a living, but I've been with this girl for 6 years, you know? It's been a fun 6 years, but it's also been like, you know, a little hectic 6 years. I've done my fair share. She's done her fair share, you know, but it's like, there's certain things, you know, her job, certain things that just make me question, you know, a lot. There's times where like...
You say her job?
Yeah.
What'd she do?
She's a dancer.
She's a dancer?
A dancer, you know?
Damn.
And it just made me question a lot, so I just want to lock it in before I make any moves, before anything, you know?
His intuition speaks first. Before the facts, before the evidence, there is the tremor. Certain things that just make me question, you know, a lot. This is the first signal from his limbic brain, the honest brain. Then the name of the reality is spoken. She's a dancer. If she is a dancer and you feel something is off, she is probably closer to cheating than to being faithful. Let me explain. This is not about her character, not yet. This is about universal, structural truth. Dancing involves lust, sensuality, sense, sounds, kinetics, and a certain cognitively implicitly validated idea about lust and eros. She operates within a Dionysian vortex of primal energy that is inherently destabilizing to the Apollonian frame of a committed relationship. Imagine it. Not a stage, but a small dark room. The air is thick, a humid cocktail of sweat, expensive perfume, and spilled liquor. The beat of the bass is not a sound you hear. It is a second heartbeat you feel in your bones, a primal rhythm that bypasses your conscious mind. A woman's body moves, not just for you, but for the energy of the room, her hips a pendulum swinging between a dozen hungry gazes. The friction is not just skin on fabric, it is kinetic, it is energetic, it is a constant, low-grade sexual hum that rewires the nervous system of everyone in that space. This reality alone is a potent force, but it becomes an undeniable truth when the man feels something is off. Why? Because that feeling is the data from 6 years of shared reality, of two nervous systems that have learned to co-regulate. Their love circuit is a highly sophisticated instrument. A man or a woman strongly feeling something is off in a relationship means their internal radar, their subconscious drive to survive and thrive, is telling them of a miscalibration they can only feel. It is a truth that rises from the body long before the mind can construct a story around it. Here's the rule. If her job is to sell a sensual vibe, a dancer, a bottle girl, an influencer, and your gut tells you something is wrong, you're on to something. Unless you're a needy man who smothers her, that feeling in your gut is a warning flare. It means your own being doesn't like the energy she's bringing back into your world. So summon your resolve and get on it, real quick. Now, witness the introduction of the abstract rival. The man is no longer competing with other men. He is competing with a phantom, an idea, a force far more seductive and relentless than any single suitor.
Junior's job will be to bring his girlfriend to this house where one of our decoys will then ask her on a date. Will Ariana agree to go out with our decoy, or will she remain loyal to her boyfriend and pass our loyalty test?
Alrighty guys, here we go. Damn, this is crazy, yo.
I always get the same jitters before every test.
As you guys heard, one of the reasons Junior wants to test his girlfriend is due to her occupation, which he found out while being locked up.
I was locked up for some time.
She was telling you that she was working at a repo yard?
So allegedly she was working at a repo yard, and then I started hearing stuff, you know, hey, yo, your girl's over here, I seen your girl here, this and that. And I'm over here brushing it off like, nah, you guys are crazy, you know, like, and it's crazy that, nah, don't she got this type of tattoo right here and this and that? And I was like, okay, that is my girl, like, that hit hard, you know? So I hit her up, I was like, you know, I've been hearing some things, this and that. And she was like, oh, well, I didn't want to tell you why you were in there because I didn't want you to like freak out. I didn't want you to feel some type of way, this or that. And I told her, I was like, I mean, if we supposed to be partners, like, you're supposed to tell me, like, yo, like, I want to do this, or, you know, I can't pay the bills, or this and that. Like, I'm gonna have to do this.
Did you tell her to stop, or you were cool with it?
Nah, all I told her was, like, is there anything else you could do? Like, you said you was working here, like, why not stay there? And she was like, well, the money, this and that, like, you know, and it's good, like, I don't know. It's just, I think money was, like, a big part of it. Factor. And just, like, having to keep up on bills and life, you know, life is expensive, so I'm locked up, I can't really do much for her, you know, like, I just told her, just make sure you know what you're doing, make sure that, like, you've thought about this, you know, like, is this something, like, how long are you doing this for? So she was like, I'm only doing this for a year, but it's been, you know, like, it's been a couple years now.
So she's still dancing today?
She's still dancing to this day.
The money, it's good. This is the moment the nature of the war changes. This is the introduction of the currency phantom. No wonder she said she would only do it for a year and ended up continuing for several. Can you imagine the sheer volume of new people, of new men she meets in a single week? The opportunities that flood her world? New experiences, more money, different erotic encounters, different looks, personalities, different shades of men. Her reality is a constant stream of novelty and escalating options. Her hypergamous circuits are being perpetually stimulated. If you cannot build a world, a kingdom, more compelling than this endless stream of potential, then you are now competing against the very idea of money in her mind. You are wrestling with a ghost. There are strategies to combat this, deep arts of frame control and mission building, but they are not for this transmission. For now, observe the tragic contrast. She is swimming in an ocean of opportunity, while the man himself remains chill, still doubting, still trapped in the memory of their love. This is a serious situation for him. The result might surprise us. The game is set. The pieces are in place. Now, listen for the sound that signals the architect's delight. The moment he knows the chaos he designed is about to unfold perfectly.
He's 5 minutes away. Take your positions. He's 5 minutes away. 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Junior's bringing Ariana to this house under the pretense of meeting with Muba. Muba is supposedly in need of Junior's moving services, but there's a slight issue. Muba is currently hosting a small get-together for his hookah lounge staff. The gathering is running longer than expected and into their meeting time, so Muba texted Junior to just come now versus having him waiting.
Feels real. Hopefully this music doesn't get copyrighted, because damn.
I'll introduce him to everybody first, and then you do all that, you know?
So you'll introduce him first, bring him over here.
Bring him back.
Does she get private dances and everything? She does.
Obviously, like, you can't touch, you can't sit here and do nothing, like, you can't have your phone in there, you can't pull your phone out, and, like, you'll get kicked out quick. So they do have tight rules, but I've also heard stories.
About your girl?
No.
Just in general.
Stories about nah. It's just I told her, like, you know, she would tell me stories and I'd be like, that better never be you, like, hell no, I'm going real quick. Like,
So it sounds like you're essentially like okay with it.
I was okay with
only
her
if it's
doing it, but respecting
money.
our relationship, respecting herself first of all, other than anything, because it's like, to me, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, that's my girl. Like, that's like, I've been with her for 6 years. I done f***ed up by her side and she forgave me. Like, she done f***ed up and I forgave her. So it's like, to a certain point, there's certain things in the relationship where I'm just like, nah, like, I've had it up to here. But there's certain things where I'm like, I love this girl. Like,
So what was the final breaking point that made you like, I want to test her?
I'm not gonna put her business out there, but there was a certain situation that I heard about that made me just start questioning and just being like, what is really going on? Like, when I'm not there, like, what is happening? So like, I wanna know how she genuinely is when I'm not there, because we're always together. I don't know how, like, she, in front of me, she's like, back the f up. Like, someone come up like, this is my husband, this, you know? But behind closed doors, like, how is she, you know?
How is she, you know? It is a fair question to ask, but in the world of Seduction Noire, it is also a sign of a man operating from a position of profound uncertainty. He is asking for data because his own frame is not strong enough to define the reality for himself. He is a seeker of truth, not yet its source. Now, we zoom out. We move from the actors on the stage to the architect of the stage itself. Observe the nature of the power wielded by the one who designs the reality test.
Yo, you're here? Okay, I'm coming. All right, bye.
Boy, here we go, guys. They're here.
All right, guys, they're here.
Muba makes his way outside to retrieve the couple.
Hey, what's up, Junior, brother?
What's crazy is these guys show up with a drink in hand. I'm assuming because they didn't want to show up empty-handed type thing.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you, man. Dude, my dad talks so highly of you. It's so good to finally meet you in person, bro. And sorry to make you guys wait for so long, honestly. We have like this huge launch that's coming up this Friday. We're actually opening up a hookah bar. This is my brother's house, and he was actually thinking about moving some stuff too, so we kind of go over that too. The other house is like 10 minutes away. You wanted to use the restroom, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right down here actually.
As Ariana used the restroom, Muba and Junior began talking business.
I think this camera's out of focus. Sorry guys, this camera is out of focus. I apologize for that.
For the couches, I would wrap them in like plastic string.
I admire Udai's craft. He is a megalord of his own reality. He has created a show where he decides the fate of others, the decoys, the comedians, the mise-en-scène, the entire atmosphere, all directed toward a specific narrative he has authored. It is exhilarating for him because it is an act of pure creation. His reactions are a goldmine of influence over his subscribers, his viewers. This is a microcosm. Wait until he owns a show that manages a reality the size of a small town, running games on that scale. This is a new frontier of entertainment, of narrative sovereignty. We continue.
Because normally stuff that like you sit on, like not this necessarily, but like stuff like beds and like sofas like this, since like it has your body sweat, sometimes it creates mold.
Oh, really?
It's being held for too long. But if it's just like for a day or two,
it'll be like a day or two, honestly, because we got the house up the street. This is more like an investment flip situation. We're not really moving this one for sure. It's the other house up the street. So
Ariana eventually exits the restroom and Muba begins making introductions.
these are our bottle girls. This is Mishka. This is Denise.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Denise.
And then this is the rest of the team.
So far, everything was going as planned. Ariana didn't seem to be suspecting a thing. Junior successfully brought her here all the way from San Diego. Thankfully, they made it here safe. Having more girls there was definitely a plus. It was helping us make Ariana comfortable.
Oh, let me get you a drink. Would you like a drink?
She makes amazing drinks, by the way. Amazing drinks.
We have tequila and vodka. What do you prefer? Down for both. Both? Okay.
Dang, down for both is crazy. Anyway.
Down for both. This is indeed crazy, as the host notes, not because of the drinking, but because of what it signals. It reveals a personality that craves novelty, that seeks high stimulation, that is open to the chaos of the moment. It is the signature of a woman whose brakes on the dual control model are set very low. This is a crucial piece of data. Very cute. The final trap is set. The final piece is moved. Observe the flawless execution of a social frame designed to make the unnatural feel inevitable.
Anyways, Muba pulls Junior away to begin leaving Ariana by herself in this environment. We didn't want to ISO her just yet. Instead, we have our girls keep her company and the guys begin making burgers. Our goal was to make everything feel real and get Ariana comfortable.
Okay, I'm gonna text him to start mixing in.
Eventually, the guys begin trickling over, and as planned, I also text Muba to start bringing up a drinking game. The goal was to get Ariana to be our decoy's partner.
You play beer pong?
Yeah, you want to play?
You guys gonna play beer pong?
I play shot pong, babe. Shot pong.
I got you.
Beer pong. I play shot.
We could play shot pong. This guy's the king of shot pong, beer pong, whatever you want to call it. Dude, he's really good.
Hell yeah, Muba. Hell yeah, Muba. Damn, Muba.
Well, we could do half shot. We'll do half shot or a sip of the drink.
And just like that, the job's halfway done.
Who's on teams then?
You guys could be in a team.
Who's playing then? You wanna be on my team? Let's do it.
Bam! Ariana's now our decoy's partner.
She said sure. Yeah. That was a good one. That was Muba, bro. That was all Muba.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Smooth framing. Exquisite. She escalates from beer pong to the more transgressive shot pong. The decoy's handler, Muba, immediately seizes on this. He does not ask. He declares. This guy's the king of shot pong, beer pong, whatever you guys want to call it. He's really good.
This guy's the king of shot pong, beer pong, whatever you want to call it. Dude, he's really good.
He has just branded the decoy as a high-status master of the very game she wants to play. He then immediately engineers the pairing. The decoy asks, "You want to be on my team?" Her response, "Let's do it," is now an inevitability.
And just like that, the job's halfway done.
Who's on teams then?
You guys could be in a team.
Who's playing then? You wanna be on my team? Let's do it.
Bam! Ariana's now our decoy's partner.
The host is right to be impressed. That was all Muba. That was the art of the manufactured reality. This episode promises to become a real success. You have now seen the hidden architecture. The loyalty test was never the true story. The true story was a war of realities. The man, Junior, operating from a frame of love and wounded intuition. The woman, Ariana, operating from a frame of sensual commerce and the intoxicating allure of infinite options. And the host, UDY, operating from the frame of a god, an architect of a pocket universe, choreographing their collision for his own purpose. You have witnessed the power of intuition as a primal alarm system. You have seen how a man can find himself competing not with a rival, but with the very concept of money itself. You have seen how a simple game can be transformed into a sophisticated trap through masterful framing. This is the level of perception that Seduction Noire offers. The ability to see beyond the surface drama and decode the deep, often brutal physics of power. To remain ignorant of these currents is to be a permanent pawn in another's game. To master them is to begin authoring your own. If this deconstruction has shattered your perception of a simple loyalty test and revealed the deeper, more terrifying game being played, command the like button. Acknowledge this new, sharper gnosis. What was the most profound revelation for you in this deconstruction? Was it the power of intuition? The danger of the abstract rival, or the art of the reality architect? Share your Gnostic insight in the comments below. The journey to becoming the man who is not tested, but who is the test, requires relentless immersion in this level of understanding. Subscribe and strike the obsidian bell of unveiling. The Cathedral holds the keys to every chamber of this power. Stop watching their reality. Start building your own.